Government shutdown is heading toward record territory this week.
That's right. It's likely to become the longest on record. And there are a few signs of progress, though, on Capitol Hill. And that's where Doug Luzader has more from Washington this morning.
We are now in the second month of this shutdown. Democrats are holding their ground, and so is the president. The planes are still flying, but take a close look at the arrivals and departures boards where the delays are stacking up.
So they said, oh, we may or may get you on. We don't know. The delay keeps getting pushed out more.
And with federal food benefits expiring, some food pantries are at their limits.
As soon as they made that announcement of they were going to shut off SNAP, our numbers just skyrocketed.
I'm not going to do it by being extorted by the Democrats who have lost their way.
President Trump on 60 Minutes last night saying he won't give in to Democrats who have voted again and again now against reopening the government. They want to extend COVID-era price supports for Obamacare plans, something many Republicans are open to doing, but not until those shutdown signs come down.
All they have to do is vote to open the country, and we only need 5 Democrats.
That was the president on his way back to Washington yesterday, where Democrats are digging in.
Why has Donald Trump spent more time on the golf course, including this weekend, than he has in talking to Democrats on Capitol Hill?
Republicans say Democrats are squarely to blame.
Republicans have voted 14 times to open the government. Democrats have voted 14 times to close it. Who's playing games here?
And President Trump renewed his call this weekend for Senate Republicans to get rid of the filibuster to reopen the government, something Senate leaders still say is not going to happen. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
Well, good news for food assistance recipients. Some money could soon be flowing back into the SNAP program.
Yes, after being given a Wednesday deadline by a federal judge, the Trump administration hopes to have at least partial SNAP funding in the next couple of days. And Good Day's Mark Teichner is live this morning outside the Atlanta Community Food Bank with this developing story. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, good morning. Unfortunately, this would not necessarily be full restoration of these benefits, which is one of the reasons why so many of these SNAP recipients are showing up looking for help. Cars line up at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church Saturday, filled with people looking to fill their plates.
Food is so expensive, you almost can't afford to eat.
Many of those waiting in line are SNAP recipients whose benefits have been temporarily cut off due to the government shutdown.
It's mind-blowing, but it's a big change. It affects a lot. It affects everybody in the household.
A judge ordered the Trump administration to restart at least partial SNAP benefits by Wednesday. Over the weekend, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the government won't appeal the decision and hopes to be able to comply once it, quote, figures out the process. In the meantime, nonprofit organizations are scrambling to fill in the gaps.
Before we ever started, we had well over 2,000 families in line. The government is shut down, but God's heaven is open.
Those receiving food say giveaways like this are helping them survive until the government can fix its mess.
It's truly a blessing to have people like this that do things for the community and whatnot.
And remember, it's possible that not the total benefits will be restored, which means these people will only be getting some of the money that they are used to, which is why so many folks, again, still looking for help. And we do have a link for you on fox5atlanta.com with a number of different agencies that are doing these food drives, so hopefully you can find one close to your particular area. Reporting live from the Atlanta Community Food Bank, I'm Mark Teichner for Good Day Atlanta.
Impacting so many. Thanks, Mark. And it is day 34 of the government shutdown. Travelers, too, are feeling the impact. The FAA reporting staffing issues at air traffic control sites, not just here, but across the country, too.
And Good Day's Brittany Adney is live at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport with the latest on air travel. Brittany, good morning to you. What are you seeing out there this morning?
Hey, good morning. Well, you know, those shortages nationwide can have rippling effects. And the latest numbers that we've seen is that so far in and out of the airport here, you've got 23 delays and 12 flight cancellations. Several of the travelers I spoke with this morning say that they are being very understanding because people are doing the best they can.
says staffing shortages are causing delays and cancellations across the country. At Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, a spokesperson told us there are no staffing shortages at the FAA tower, but ripple effects from other cities led to over 200 delays here on Sunday, and more than half of those involved Delta Airlines. Regardless, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says safety comes first.
Safety is my top priority, and it is. We will delay, we will cancel any kind of flight across the national airspace to make sure people are safe. There is a level of risk that gets injected into the system when we have a controller that's doing two jobs instead of one.
Even before the shutdown, the FAA was short about 3,000 controllers across the country, and the agency estimates that right now 13,000 are going without a paycheck. Stress, fatigue, and money worries put on top of an already stressful job.
Whether it's LAX or it's Atlanta or it's Dallas, you're seeing impacts of this shutdown on our airspace, and that means travelers are delayed, travelers are canceled. It has real problems.
And it's the problems for the workers that Vice President J.D. Vance is worried about.
I worry about the people who are scanning our bags and making us get through the security line. I worry they're not getting paychecks. They're starting to get worried about how to feed their families and how to pay school tuition and everything else. I worry about the pilots who haven't gotten paid in a long time. I worry about the air traffic controllers who, of course, make this entire system extra safe. I worry about them.
And as you can see here at the main checkpoint, security lines have been moving quickly all morning. I think the longest wait period we've seen so far today has been 8 minutes. So things really going well there. But if you are flying out of Hartsfield-Jackson today, make sure to check the status of your flight before you leave the house to make sure that you haven't been delayed or canceled. Reporting live at Hartsfield-Jackson, Brittany Edney for Good Day Atlanta.
Some good advice for sure. All right, crews battled an overnight fire in DeKalb County. You're looking at the scene on Paul Edwin Drive. This is right off of Redan Road. Those flames shooting out of a building. Appears to be some sort of storage facility or warehouse. We're working right now to learn more about the danger and whether anyone was hurt as a result.
3 people have been charged with murder after a triple shooting in Carrollton leaves 1 woman dead and sends 2 others to the hospital. Police believe a fight led to a shootout early Sunday morning near 6th Street. The victim is identified as 26-year-old Larion Brown. Right now, it's unclear how the victims were connected or if the shooting was targeted. Anyone with helpful information is asked to contact Carrollton Police.
To Hall County now, where deputies say a 9-year-old girl may have seen a man shoot and kill a Gainesville woman before turning the gun on himself. This happened on Saturday inside this home on Bushnell Court and Flowery Branch. Deputies discovered the 50-year-old woman dead in the doorway. Now the 51-year-old man was found dead in the basement. Deputies tell us that child hid in a closet, FaceTime a friend, and that friend's parents were the ones who called 911. Thankfully, that girl wasn't hurt. She is now staying with a family member.
In Gwinnett County, the family of 21-year-old Alasia Whitley held a balloon release to celebrate her life. Police say she was shot and killed on Halloween. Her body was found inside her car at the Pleasant Hill Shopping Center. Her family claims an ex-boyfriend pulled the trigger while she was getting ready to give a coworker a ride home. Now, through the heartbreak, relatives say that Whitley had a bright future ahead of her.
We were afraid of this happening. We were just praying and hoping that she either left the situation before this happened or whatever treatment and healing he needed, he got. Don't be afraid to leave. And if a man puts his hands on you, he will kill you. It's serious. Even if he threaten you verbally, they'll kill you.
A GoFundMe has been set up to help the family with funeral expenses.